Here's how to sell on TikTok.
Hi everybody, this is Judge Curl. Welcome to the Judge Curl Show. Today is Tuesday, February the 15th, 2022. Valentine's Day has come and gone. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, and there's more about that is happening here in America. And now we got about 64 of the U.S. population is fully vaccinated, but less than 30% are boosted. And we are those getting the extra shots in the lowest since September. When and yeah, that's why it's happening here for us. But first, we're going to talk about the main days and the rollouts and the vaccines that they are doing right now, and it's everybody's guess. But whatever happens it's happening so far. Okay, so here we go now. We want to talk about this whole stuff, and we want to talk about this now. Though we do have the Omicron variant. The numbers are going down slowly. It's all about the same. And yes, and now here in North Carolina, we have the population of fully vaccination is 59%. And the United States had a popular fully vaccination in the United States of 64.7%. So, yes, it is what it is for the people that you do know, and yes, that you're doing and losing a lot of respect. Yeah, well, I know. Y'all know that I had a lot of respect for the vaccines, and I do trust the vaccines. And yes, I did. I did take 3 shots of them. Yeah. Now we're going for this right about now. So this time, let's let it all happen. Now we had this and that came out from North Carolina, and now the numbers are going down. And the same thing is happening so far for us. The same thing is happening. Yeah. So here in Granville County, we got about total cases of 13,780. That means plus 88. 111 deaths in Granville County. In North Carolina, it has a total of 2.54 million with 15 plus 15,003. And the deaths are having total 21,791 plus 116 all deaths of the body. Now, what happened was they are here in North Carolina, and the cases are still going. I mean, that's what it is, and the numbers are still going down. And nobody has the boosting shots for that for this time. But what you need to know right now is, wow, Why did all those numbers come from? Well, according to this is not a good idea that's answering all those cases that, hey, it's happening so far and it's happening again. Never know where they're going to stop it. So now, here's an Omicron update, and now on ABC 11, it says to their staff, now it comes for this. On Tuesday morning, local school districts will avoid to drop the mask mandate despite state and federal guidelines still calling for children to wear masks in class. More county schools made mask optional starting Tuesday. Johnson County schools voted to make masks optional starting Monday. Clinton County schools is letting athletes ditch the mask during sporting events, but still requiring make in classrooms. Escalade and Franklin County schools district both voted to keep their mask mandates in place, but vowed to revisit the issue in 2 weeks. Wake County Public School System will drop the mask mandate for at least a couple of more weeks. The next vote for WCPSS comes in March. The key COVID-19 numbers across the state continue to improve, including improvements to the number of cases, the percent positive rate, and hospitalizations. So that's what they were doing. About the schools, they keep the mask on. That's what they're doing. They're keeping the mask on so they can stay in school when they keep the mask on. We don't know if they're going to drop their mask in a couple of weeks. See. Now, last day at 10:45, as more states and school districts nationwide put pressure on the CDC to update its guidance about universal mask making in schools, a growing number of school systems here in the triangle area are choosing not to wait on CDC or state health recommendations to change. They voted to drop the mask at schools now rather than now. It did not take long to figure out which way the vote was going on Monday night in Moore County, even before taking a vote about masks in schools. The school board members long fed up with mandates, mask wearing, passing a motion to make mask options at the meeting. Now, several board members ripping their masks off minutes before they vote 6-1 in favor of ending more mask mandates for students and staff infected immediately. Masks are now optional only. In England, Moore County, every resident who rose to speak on Monday night listened to the school board to ditch the mask mandate. All I ask tonight is that you give my children, their friends in this community, their noble back, one mother said. Wow. Another ignorant remark added, if parents want to send their kids to school in masks, so be it. I don't care, but let me decide what I want. What's best for my child? Acorn's board director voted to keep the mask mandate in place. The parent plans to revisit the issue again in 2 weeks. Monday's most decisional vote came at the Johnson County School Board meeting. At this time, I'd like to make an motion that we move to mask option setting, says board member Mike Woody. The board voted unmarginally to make mask options for all students and staff, dropping its speculation that less than 4% of teachers and students test positive for COVID-19 before testing the mask. And at the Chapman County School Board meeting Monday, the panel voted to keep its mandate in place option to begin the graduate transition to the optional masking. adopts a mask policy and starts with students, athletes at sporting events. Chapman School Board says it will take up masks in the classroom at a meeting somewhere around March the 7th. ABC's 11 discussing the school mask wars. Monday night, the UNC infection disease professor Dr. David Ward, firstly, we can even start having this as a working conversation, says Willie. And he says, pleased with the downward slope of the Omicron source, but whether dissing the mask before hitting the benchmark laws for COVID transmissions. It's really just a matter of timing. So some states are saying we're going to stop at the end of March. We are going to stop at the end of March. Some states in the middle of March, some are jumping the gun a little bit and stopping now, Warren said. I think we're close. And I think in another month or two, this will be it all within a month if we won't kill. So I don't think this is the problem. I don't think this is the problem because they're talking about getting the mask and then keeping the mask on until in the beginning of April, sometime in April. They were thinking about taking the masks off because we have been wearing the mask for 2 years. Yeah, that's for sure. So they had to make it plain. They had to make it now. That's what people do not know. Yeah. They're talking, and everything's not about the flu. Everything's nothing about everything of that. Between the COVID-19 and the flu, it just doesn't matter. It's just the same thing that it is. And the systems, they have to do the system for this. And the testing, and all that stuff that's going on around. So it is what it is. If we do not monitor this for continue, we learn more about that scene as it happens. Now, I really don't know. Really don't know concern. Damn, I feel kind of tired. Okay. I can't tell what's going on. So now, man, I really don't know what is going on, and that's absolutely. Okay, now it's not just about the. Let's go to the vaccines update. For the COVID-19 vaccine update, it's just like this. Now, here's the look. What's coming up for sure? Okay, we all know about this and that. We all know about something else. The vaccine still works. And I really don't blame for that one for sure. So now we're going down now. Now we're going to take a look once again. population of further vaccination is 64.7%. Further vaccinations are people had it has 213 million people fully vaccinated, and doses given of 547 million. Doses given at 15.9 million, and fully vaccination of 6.18 million. And then popular fully vaccination is 59%. So, yeah, you know how it is. I can't even go to the sports right now, and that's to believe that the Los Angeles Rams, right? we're talking about yesterday. I'm talking about yesterday. Now, the Rams are the best team in to win the Super Bowl. They are going to Disneyland following the Super Bowl 56 victory. Tron Leipzig won. And yes, absolutely. Now we'll go to the TMZ now. It says it goes now. Now, the happiest place on earth was the most hungover place on earth on Monday. Cause the Los Angeles Rams visiting to Disneyland, looking absolutely miserable for everyone who drank the night away after the Super Bowl. Now, Matthew Stanford's wife, Kelly, posting a video on how it really looks to hit up Disneyland fresh off celebrating a championship, showing all the long kids having a blast and the parents riding the struggle bus, in this case, the merry-go-round, fly. The Stanford have 4 kids under 5 years old. Can you imagine someone riding out the bus with a split in their head? Of course, it's traditional for newly crowned champs to hit up Disney. But as we reported, the Rams were partying up with Gunner. I will tell around 4 a.m. after the game. Somehow Matthew, Cooper Cup, and On Donna were able to draw on a smile for the festivities, but the trio is getting the parade treatment. Now, the trio of young Mickey Mouse for the event, hanging on the Rams floating on a rave, and hundreds of fans while traveling through the Confederate theme park. Donald even got to meet his fellow Duck, Donald, Donald Duck, and Cooper posed for picks with some superheroes. Yes, the fun doesn't end here. The Rams get to celebrate again with another parade in downtown Los Angeles on Wednesday. That will be tomorrow. Rest up, Rams, and drink some powder. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it is what it is. The Rams had their won the Super Bowl on Sunday, 23-20 over the Bengals. And yes, they are the most dominant team. They deserve to win the Super Bowl. And yeah, for the Cincinnati Bengals, they look heartbroken. And that was a good turn. But if we don't know if we had a team in Los Angeles like this, like the Dodgers who win the World Series, Lakers win the NBA Finals, LA Kings won that Stanley Cup Finals 2 times, 2012 and 2014. And yeah, we had the most dominant team ever. But hey, and also the Los Angeles Raiders who won the Super Bowl in 1984 before I was even born. But in LA, the noise of the heart, everywhere in time that you know. Like you in the Hollywood or something like this. Can't even believe what it's all about. Now, LeBron James, the Los Angeles Super Bowl victory parade should feature the Lakers. Here's what he's all about now. And Dodgers as well. Yeah. And listen to this: the Los Angeles Rams won the Super Bowl on Sunday evening, and NBA star LeBron James wants his Lakers and the Seattle Dodgers to be able to in join in on the victory celebrations. He said, talking to Trill, James President and Dale, talking to Trill, James President and Dale for Los Angeles joint parade with his Lakers and the Dodgers, who both won their respective national titles in 2020, to join the Rams and celebrate each of the recession championships. Mass referee Stanford throws ridiculous no look pass in the Super Bowl 56. Replay sends social media into freezy. Now, LeBron James tweeted, and he said, "We, Dodgers, and Rams should all do a jump parade together with a live concert afterwards to end it. City of Champions," James tweeted. After winning a national title, major sports teams traditionally hold a parade in their hometowns and celebrate with their fans. But the Lakers and Dodgers were unable to do so in 2020 as large gatherings were restricted under the coronavirus pandemic. The Rams had scheduled their celebration parade this Wednesday, February the 16th, when the Lakers are scheduled to play against the Utah Jazz, but pushing the parade back a single day to Thursday, February the 17th, could make a joint event possible, in Darwin report. The Lakers will then start their All-Star break, and because the MLB has not let start spring training yet, the last-minute change is at least possible. The tweet received some criticism, however, as the Lakers and the Dodgers won their championship in 2020, 2 years ago. Also, the Dodgers most recently lost in the National League Championship to the Invitational World Series winners, the Atlanta Braves, and the Lakers are currently ranked number 9 in the NBA Western Conference with a 26-31 record. And the coronavirus pandemic heavily influenced the 2020 season schedule, often restricting players from participating in practice and games. Some people distracted the president the entirely of the championships won under the coronavirus bubble, although they are fully recognized by their respective sports leagues. So I think it should come. Yeah, without a mask, I do think. But what I do know is this: everything can happen. Everything can happen. The Major League Baseball has not started yet. The NBA basketball is still going on. The All-Star break is going to be this Sunday on the NBA. And the NASCAR, the Daytona 500 starts Sunday. It's starting Sunday for real. And yeah. That's what's happening. That's how it's happening for real. So, but hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens after that. Look, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go take a nap. I have been working all day. I've been working and I got off at about 11 o'clock. So I'll be seeing you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you this Thursday or Friday. So anyway, until then, this is Joseph Crudup, and please subscribe to this video and make a comment. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, peace out, everybody.